So I always saw them on their Instagram. I have admired them since then. I always dreamed of a member of a GLT. Last year, when I became a GLT, I had the opportunity to speak at their seminar on Zoom last year. It was truly a valuable experience. I'm grateful for it. Today, I'm standing on a big stage. Yay! Thank you. And meeting you in person. This is great. Yeah, I have been practicing my pronunciation so I can convey my message in English. I'm sorry if there are any parts that are difficult to understand. I will try my best to communicate in English. Yeah, thank you. So I was asked to talk about how I registered with FLP and my journey to EGLT. In 2012, at the age of 25, I met EXCO, my sponsor, who became a GLT last year. However, I did not register as a FBO right away. In March 2013, I quit my job and started my own business as a subconscious mind seminar instructor. In December 2013, I learned about Forever and became a FBO. This year will be ninth year. In May 2014, I became a manager. Yeah, and in 2017, I became a soaring manager with an annual bonus of 3 million yen. From there, I distanced myself from Forever for 2 years and focused on social network marketing and running my company. The following year, I became a GLT. Yeah, and the year after that, I became an EGLT. Yes, I will talk about what was important to me at each of those times. Please listen and compare my history with your current situation. I would be happy if I can give you a tip for your further success. I was born and raised as an only child in a country area called Shizuoka. It is a town where Mount Fuji is. Do you know it? Mount Fuji, yes. I was unhealthy and mentally unstable since my teenage years. I am always pale and had a headache. So I was always in nurse's office. When I was 14, I was feeling terrible at school because the girls were talking bad to each other. When I went home, I went very uncomfortable because my parents at that time did not get along with each other. I was suffering. I kept thinking, I can't trust anyone. I don't understand the meaning of life. My only hobby was the internet. Whenever I didn't understand something, I would look it up on the internet. And I looked up how to change reality. Then, in one website, I learned about the law of attraction and the subconscious mind. You can create the life the way you want it. I was convinced of this and decided to become a person who is happy from the bottom of my heart. To achieve this, I thought the following elements are necessary. 6 conditions of a truly happy person. First, mental health. Second, physical health. Third, loving and trusting relationships. Fourth, financial health. Fifth, time freedom. And sixth, personal growth. I decided I will become a person who fulfills all 6 of these at a high level. What do you think is important to achieve this? 1. Learn how to achieve them. And 2. To meet a model that has already achieved them. The foundation of these 6 elements are the first one, mental health, and the second one, physical health. There is a saying, health is not everything, but if you lose your health, you lose everything. Mental and physical health are always linked. There are 2 important points to achieve mental and physical health. 1. To have healthy intestine. And 2. To consume essential nutrients. What we eat makes not only our bodies, but also our minds. 50 years ago, most Japanese did not know that diet disrupts the intestine, which in turn disrupts the mind. But I knew that because I was learning a lot about health at the time. In fact, Japanese uses more additives than any other country in the world. If we don't make an effort to consume as much natural food as possible, our bodies will break down. I also went to meet many independent female business owners and looked for the role models who is living happily. But most of them did not meet all 6 conditions. They were either sick or don't have a reliable person or partner, or struggling financially, or they don't have time. They were not smiling from the heart. When I was 25 years old, when I was seeking for a truly happy person, I met Etsuko, my sponsor. She was a 42 years old housewife and she looked happy. She said, my family has been using Forever products for 14 years. It was shared naturally to the people I care about, and it's my job now. At that moment, I was pulled off by what she said, thinking, oh no, she is a network business person. Because I did not like MLM. I felt that many MLM people saw others as their resource for money. 1 year later, I saw it again. I was 26 years old then and had just quit my corporate job to start my own business as a seminar instructor on the law of attraction and the subconscious mind, which I had learned at the age of 24. The business was not going well and I was in debt. but I managed to make a living while working part-time. It could never solicit me for business when we meet again. She always listened to my dreams and goals. I could trust her because she always cared about my happiness. I felt that its goal was completely different from the other network business distributors who are only interested in money. Later, I am the one who asked her, "What is aloe?" She said aloe is high soluble fiber and cleanses the intestines. Aloe, bee pollen, and bee propolis are food. And you can get all the essential nutrients humans need with those 3 products. Right then, I screamed, "What?"
日本3樣嘢啫。
It was what I had been looking for a
花
long
粉、
time.
公膠同埋蘆葦。
I immediately registered as a FBO and started using the products. It was December 2013.
佢哋嘅分析。
The products were expensive for me with my dad, but I knew the products are genuine, and I had an intuition that it was necessary for my health. 1 month after registration, I attended my first company-sponsored meeting. It was a New Year's party in January 2014. There, I met many people from other groups for the first time. Their average age was, believe it or not, 60s to 70s. Yes, very high. They were the same age as my grandmother. I was surprised. Yeah, I only knew about the Gridley network business where teens and people in their 20s are participating for money. Everyone here was smiling, full of energy, and healthy. Yeah. A woman who happened to sit behind me said, "See, why did you come here today? You're lucky to learn it forever at your young age. Keep it using the products," she said. She gave me all the candies she had in her bag. I was surprised again when Etsuko told me that the lady was in her late 60s, yes, and had an annual income of 20 million yen. Yeah, she looked very young and she seemed like a normal person in a good way. I thought to myself, this is a company where people who send love to someone they've never met before and have a heart to share can succeed. When I realized I was bowling because I was moved so much. This is the environment I've been looking for. There are so many happy people who achieved all 6 elements. I thought with Forever, people all over Japan will be happy. The next day, I moved to a studio apartment that was 10 minutes walk from the Forever office. Next day, it is very important to act right away when you made up your mind. For the lowest rent, I moved into a dark, tiny, 7 square meters room with a drought coming in. In that tiny room, I envisioned my dreams. I'm going to share a lot of people about Forever, where everyone can be happy. I will meet a business partner who is attractive, authenticity-oriented, works nearby, and be involved in Forever for life. I wrote them on a piece of paper and put them on the wall. This is another important habit to make your dreams come true. Act immediately and have a clear image of your dream. Write it down and keep it at where you can always see. And every day I went to the Forever Salon. I contacted everyone whose face came to my mind. I came across an amazing company. The average age of the distributors is in their 60s. Everyone is so energetic and smiling from the bottom of their hearts. The company is branding to more than 160 countries. They are only trying to bring health and wealth to the world. That's why they are branding all over the world without conflict of interest. When your energy is high, miracles happen. This is the law of this world. Strangely enough, when you act on what comes to mind in a state of excitement, the timing is alright. For example, the person I contacted happened to be around by the office, or I happened to meet someone who was looking for a job. I even met my business partner that I wrote on paper 4 months after I wrote it. She is my favorite person, still doing the business with me, and is the most influential member in my group. More than anything, I went out to meet a lot of people. I met at least 30 people in 1 month. It is also very important to set your mindset by doing affirmations for yourself. Whenever I meet people, I tell myself, I am shining, and everyone will be interested in forever if they meet me. Then, although it is not 100%, there is a pretty good chance that people will sign up. It is very interesting. In addition to meeting people, I had been hosting my own meetings since when I was a supervisor. I was a subconscious mind seminar instructor, so I rented a seminar room at Forever office and started doing subconscious seminars. I told people that I was giving a seminar on expanding human potential at the salon of my favorite MML company and invited them to my seminar. If a person who came to the salon asks me, "What is this company?" I tell them, it's a company called Forever that makes people happy, and a company that
呢
pioneered
間公司係幫人
aloe
開
vera,
心
aloe vera.
係幫人
I don't say
專
me.
喺咁
Do you know what aloe is? It improves your intention conditions. It is said that aloe, pollen, and propolis are 3 foods that provide complete essential nutrients. When I tell these things with a lot of love, most people get
上
interest.
廁所
Rather than the feeling of I need to tell them, I share with the feeling of I love this. Then it doesn't come across as intrusive. Nobody likes to be pushed around, right? Yes. Not too many people dislike the people who are thinking about what they love. The power of forever is the power of love.
Yes.
I love Rex and
와,
love.
렉스 원하고.
This is true. Use the power of love. I love forever. And I love you. This is important. It's not I'm going to sell. I'm going to solicit. When you are happy, I am happy. Those feelings match forever business. You always put the other person's happiness first. You share forever because you earn money. This is also okay, I guess. But more than that, let's try to give priority to the feeling of conveying forever for this happiness of the other person, even if it is only a little. This is a spirit that the Japanese people have cherished for a long time. I also take full advantage of all the other events that our leaders and the company are hosting. Ask yourself, what is it that the person in front of me right now is really looking for? With that in mind, I invite them to an event and I think they will enjoy. A Japanese leader once said, "You will succeed if you are good at connecting people and inviting people." Introducing a prospect to your sponsor or inviting someone to meetings is essential to the success of your business. It is not something you do alone. As a result of my continued action, I received an award from the company 10 months later for having the highest number of new recruits in Japan. Thank
Wow.
you. I gave a speech on a stage, but I had imagined it even before that happened. So it was exactly what I had in mind. This is the power of image. By always having a clear image of what you want to be, you can change your reality. After a year and a half of registration, I had an organization of more than 30 people, and thanks to my business partner, I became a manager.
와.
From there, my bonus was over 100,000 yen and my right income became more stable. About 3 years later, I became a foreign manager. I struggled a lot until I was able to make a manager in my group. I didn't know how to make a new manager. After 3 years, we realized that the people in our group had been using the product for 3 years and that the accumulated total was over 120 cc. At that point, we all finally got serious. We said, we will lose money if we wait around to become a manager. For all of us, the loss has more impact than the gain. The point here is, in the end, you have to get serious to get to the next stage. By getting serious and start acting, reality will begin to change. When you are trying, The accidents will happen many times that will make you want to give up. Just when you think you are about to become a manager, something happens that prevents you from becoming one. Have you ever had that happen to you? Or it may happen to you in the future.
아요.
But remember, that is the time to get serious. Focus on the fact that you are going to achieve it. You must not sway by anything that happens. Once you decide to achieve something, you will achieve it. No matter what happens. That is how this world works. When you make up your mind, it will come true. When you decide, it will come true. When we focus on achieving managers as a group, we started to have new managers as a result. As we focus on managers, the leaders is the one who should not be discouraged. Your capacity and your rank are proportional. I achieved 1000 cc per year in 2018 and attended the global rally for the first time. It was the 40th anniversary and it was in Dallas. That was the first time I met Rolf Kip and other GLT members in person. I was greatly shocked and moved. That was when I decided I'm going to be a GLT too. I'm going to start with Rolf Kip. Yeah. I thought about how I could become one of the world's top leaders. The two top leaders in Japan are Mr. Sakai and Mr. and Mrs. Kobayashi. You know? Yes. Mr. Sakai has built the largest organization in Japan with about 600,000 members. Mr. and Mrs. Kobayashi are the first leaders in Japan to become GLT. Both of them thought of their own organization, building methods, and established them. In a word, they are not dependent on anyone. Those who think and act on their own are the top leaders. When you are just starting out in business, you all grow with the help of sponsors and leaders. You can still achieve things up until about falling manager. But if you want to be a leader enough to make a name for yourself across the country and the world, you need to be self-reliant. For the past 4 years, I was somewhat deceived with Etsuko, my sponsor. She is older than me, more than 10 years, and I respected her wholeheartedly. I assumed that she was far superior to me, and that she was more correct than what I was. As long as you have this mindset, you will never be a leader. Forever business owners are independent business owners. Independent thinking is essential. Think, judge, and act independently and take responsibility for all results. This may seem obvious. However, 90% of the people in the world are employees. The jobs are given to them, and they are used to being
好
passive.
多料啊，錄緊
They
啲
do
料，
not create their
有
own
做
work.
嘅有做嘅咪好感激
And
嘅料。
many people tend to blame others
你做24
or the
先
environment for the outcome of their
我
lives.
做54先我做唔到。
It doesn't work because the leader
你一
doesn't
個
tell
做
me
一個
what
做
to
一
do.
次啊！
It doesn't work because my sponsor doesn't follow through. I cannot do it because I don't have experience. I cannot do it because I'm not good enough.
我都講自己冇
These are all excuses.
有乜藉口嘅。
By saying these things, you close off all your possibilities at once. For the past 4 years, I decided to do what the senior members of the FPO told me to do, and I achieved 1000 cc.
啊，
However, I had a feeling that if I continued to do the same thing, I would not be able to achieve a higher rank.
嗯，
At that time, I learned about a business course that taught sales skills. It cost me 1 million yen, but I felt I had to go, so I borrowed even more money to attend. There, for the first time, I learned how to think as a business owner and how to build a business. I had never studied marketing before, so I borrowed 1.2 million yen to take another course in SNS marketing. I pushed myself hard. Among those courses was an assignment to establish my own business.
你問教你，
Since I was originally a subconscious mind seminar
我係路
instructor,
經理啊，
I created its original course
我係路經
and
理，
started making it on SNS.
我係路上經理啊。
While I was doing that, of course, I did not have time to do sponsoring as an FPO. For a while, I had kept some distance from Forever. However, the image of the future, becoming a GLT, was etched firmly in the back of my
琴
mind.
日辭子單帶你
After 2 years of concentrating on my
辭子單帶
activities
LCC 行
as a subconscious mind instructor,
就
I realized that the total number of my followers on SNS has exceeded 100,000. Then some of my followers asked me this: how come your skin is so beautiful?
哇哦，
Why do you have so much energy?
皮膚漂亮，
How come you are so happy? When I was asked these questions, the first thing that came to mind was this: because I'm involved in Forever.
哦，好，
My current physical and mental health, the richness of my relationships, and my true happiness are all definitely thanks to Forever. Forever has helped me meet my favorite people. Forever has depended my relationship with them. They are the reason I am able to go on with a smile on my face. Forever has definitely laid the foundation for my life. I shared my honest feeling, and many people were interested in Forever. As a result, more than 1,500 people registered as FBOs from SNS. Most Japanese people are resistant to network business. However, many people believe me and sign up beyond the resistance, saying, if Honami says so, there is no doubt about it. Why do you think that is? Why do you think so many people trust me even though it is online? Online and offline, real life, are exactly the same. It's about people and whether or not you are able to transmit love. What kind of post would be useful for people? What would make people happy? Even in real life, it is important to say and do things worth things. How can I be of service to this person? I said earlier that what is important is the power of love. When you do that, they will trust you and they will like you. As a result, they will believe that it must be good because you say it is. The same is true online. I post things while thinking what kind of post the people I would like to meet or become friends with are looking for. The essence of both online and offline is the same. How can I get the message across? How can I make them feeling happy? How can I make it easy to see? How can I catch the eye? Through trial and error, I continue to evolve my communications. Whether or not I have evolved in a desirable way will be clearly shown in the numbers. Let me help others through what I can do. Let me improve what can I do and bring more joy to others. If you have this idea as your foundation, you will always succeed in any business. On the other hand, if you think only of yourself or neglect to learn for your own growth, you will not succeed. Let me help others through what I can do. Let me improve what I can do and bring more joy to others. This is the most important concept you can have as a business owner. You take it seriously, sweating your brain and thinking about what you can do for the other person. I probably have the most number of first generation FBOs in the world. I think I have become a GLT in a way that has never been done before. If so, I need to think of new ways to follow up. In addition to utilizing Zoom, I have built an original online website. This site is only available to FBOs who use outshipment, and they can learn the concepts and skills necessary for business. I have always been good at using computers, so this is a result for my friends. My best friend, a first generation FBO, is helping me follow up with a group. Forever Japan staff all over the country are helping me follow up as well. My group is supported by many people, and I'm standing here today thanks to all the people involved. I'm sincerely grateful. As I get serious, the group members get serious. Because of that, I have more than 75 manager lines and became a triple diamond manager. Thank you very much.
정답.
I am now an EGLT, but I am not satisfied. Because I am still far from realizing my dream of increasing the number of truly happy people who have fulfilled the 6 elements. In the term of forever business, if you don't increase the number of eager managers, you will not have increased the number of happy people who meet the 6 elements. Now, I do not want to be the only one adding cases anymore. It would be nice if I had 800 new recruits per year, like I did last year and the year before, but I'm not planning on doing that anymore. I think it is more important for me to support the people I have now and build a steadily and strong organization than to chase new immediate cases. That is what will bring me closer to a solid success in the future. My current goal at Forever is to create 30 eager managers in the organization. Thank you.
support eager manager.
I plan to have 5 this year, so I'm just at the starting line. In the future, I envision having 100 eager managers. Yes. To achieve this, I will work on my skills and learn more. I sincerely wish you the best of luck in making your dreams come true. If you decide it will come true, please remember that. I love everyone in the Forever family. I know of no other group of such wonderful people.
英文字唔錯啊。
Together, we can bring our future friends here.
日本人可能。
Thank you so much.